Yo, welcome to Banter and Trimz. You're here with your host Wezza, Season 2, Episode 5. Please, guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe as well. I'm going to start off a bit differently this week. I had something, but I'm going to save it for next week. Did you not watch the Banter and Arms fight?
I saw some highlights.
You saw highlights?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Honestly.
Yeah. We gotta be honest. It's a
Okay, but I feel like what I'm about to say, I'm probably gonna get murked in the comments. But I'm gonna say it anyway. But okay. Look, I think so. Probably Bouncer. I'll be real. Arms, no disrespect to you if you're ever watching or anything.
Yeah.
Like muscle don't mean nothing. Like
come on,
don't mean nothing.
Come on.
Like when you train, you know. Like it don't mean nothing. You got to have something more about you than be able to pump weights. Yeah. You don't mean like that. I've sparred with people overseas. I remember I sparred with this guy who was 115 kilograms. He was the Guadeloupe kickboxing champion, and we were sparring, and he just had no control. And then he knocked me off the gym in Thailand. He was on like a platform, and he knocked me off the platform, and my crew was like, I can go on him because this guy can't control himself. So I just battered it. Muscle don't mean nothing. You don't know how to use it properly, you understand? I knew Bouncer would win, regardless of how he looked, because I know the people he trained with, and I know he had legit been training with them for a while. Not consistently, but he had trained with them. The problem was his cardio.
Oh, you can see it.
If he was fit, like even the strikes, like the grind tired. That was the strikes of someone who knows what he's doing to a certain extent, but just hasn't got the engine to implement
fully
what he wants to do.
To do the damage, to cause the damage.
Because he should have blown. He could have blew away. So don't get me wrong. I think it looks sloppy, but I think it was sloppy due to the fact that the cardio weren't there, and you got to rate them regardless because they tried to take him.
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I feel like I rate the business moves.
Yeah.
To spend 10 years in prison, come out and be able to show your friends maybe on the road or whatever, oh, look what I'm doing, but this is all legit. If I get stopped or whatever, no one can say nothing to me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I rate that about it, but yeah, in terms of the fighting, I just think, be the boss. Just be the boss, bro.
No, but I agree, but I do understand why he did it. He's building a platform.
I get it.
He had to use himself.
Put
himself in the firing line.
100%.
To build his
platform. To really boost it. Yeah, but I feel that now that he's done it. Go Australia, go Nigeria, get 2 fighters, bring them to the UK, and just start building like that.
Or like there's like the problem is though, I think there's a lot of people who talk a good game. They talk tough, but they don't want it. They won't want to fight. So it'll be interesting. I think they'll build it around what's the Nickel Man. I think more so.
That's what I'm saying. Even that was like an untouched market. You know what I'm saying? That he's
in this country,
business fight,
because I've seen it in Holland and that his opponent, he's had fights before. I'm 100% sure I've seen little things that he's done before.
Yeah.
Like kickboxing more so than anything. But I rate what he did. The fight weren't amazing.
Yeah, it wasn't amazing. But like I said, in terms of business moves, in terms of people leveling up and putting themselves in a position to be able to provide for their friends and family, I like that.
And I think what he's shown them, and again, in this day and age, I think what a lot of people, especially on the roads, are not realising, you can make more money legit if you can be legit.
The bags are there.
Yeah, the bags are there, isn't it? In this age, if you can weaponize things like social media and that like that, you can make a lot of money. Because it ain't worth it, bro. And for me, that sounds mad. I like if I ever get stuck by the police, I can tell them to sling their up.
You know what
I mean?
Of course.
Because you can't really.
You don't have to watch nothing.
Yeah, I don't have to watch nothing.
You know what I'm saying? You got nothing on you.
Yeah. So I think in terms of a vehicle and a message he's sending out, you got a rating for that.
Oh, wicked. And imagine the lives you can say, because there's a lot of people that are angry and do want to fight, but they need someone to challenge.
Yeah.
So even in terms of that, it's wicked, because you'll get so many people that maybe thought, I won't make it. There's a chance now.
That's a good point, you know.
You know what I mean?
So in my head, I'm thinking from a celebrity point of view, who will he get to fight. I think a lot of, especially in his field, will talk out there that they'll do that and they'll do this. But really and truly, the opportunity arises for them to have a tear up with their off. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do it. But I guess he could build an event around, say, having someone like Little Man as the main attraction, the main event, and maybe have an undercard or a card that lesser known people really wanted.
Yeah, of course, so let them people start building. That's that whole job. They just start building from that. Yeah. And then they might get a set of fans that like them, they can fight, they've got something about them, maybe they've got a bit of character, you know what I mean? So you can always find the diamonds in the rough, and I think he's smart enough to kind of know exactly what he wants to do.
And a celebrity boxing, MMA is more trickier. Like if you want to do a celebrity boxing thing, I think he's likely to get a lot more takers than the celebrity boxing.
So on to the next one, that's not what to talk to you about. You don't hear about Cheryl Cole doing this R&B, doing this R&B show. I mean,
her name actually still Cheryl Cole?
Yeah, she kept the code.
No, she changed it the other day to Tweety.
Oh, she changed it now?
I mean, she got married again, didn't she? To some next guy. Yeah, that's when she changed to Tweety.
She got married again, yeah?
Fernandez.
Okay, so she changed it. But for time, she was holding on to the code. But yeah, bro, BBC are doing a show about R&B. And, well, I think it's going to be called Cheryl Cole and Friends, but it's about R&B. I'm thinking...
No one stays in their lane no more. You got people.
You wouldn't get Dizzy Rascal.
You got people boxing.
You wouldn't get Dizzy Rascal to be rock and roll.
Hold on a second. Let's keep it real. You could get Dizzy Rascal to do that. Yes, let's just address that.
You could. You could.
They're probably more appropriate choices.
Oh, definitely.
Because I know white people. Yeah. I met a guy when I was a youth. This shit was some no disrespect, really nice guy from like Cambridge. Yeah? Mm-hmm. He could tell you everything about hip hop. The day the record was released, who was the engineer in the room, who ran out to get the soft drinks for them on their break, everything. Yeah? And that's fine. But come on, there's some serious people out here that are entrenched in the UK R&B scene that you could have got.
But I thought maybe like Trevor Nelson with a young, maybe female host or a young male host who's trying to get on the scene.
Yeah, but there's Beverly Knights, Misha Parrott, there's a whole load of them.
Gabrielle.
So what is it actually? What is she doing?
I think they're going to be discussing like R&B tracks that maybe they've grown up to.
Oh, with this show.
So like maybe a little Mary J. Blige or whatever. I'm just like...
No, I listen to it. It's just her. She just plays tracks.
She's playing tracks?
Yeah, that's what she does. Says a couple of bits and plays tracks. Yeah, that's it. She doesn't know anything. She didn't even know what she was. You know what I mean? You know, like Donald Jones. Donald Jones.
Just saying what she was told to say.
Yeah, told to say. She ain't got a clue. You know what I mean?
Like Tottenham fans still exist.
But do you know the problem is? It's bad enough, especially with her background, because when I saw it, I rolled my eyes, I saw the headline, because I got this thing, I don't really watch news too tough, or read it. I saw the headline, I kept it moving, because if I give it more than a second's pull, it's going to annoy me. So I rolled my eyes and kept it moving. But when you think of her history, and certain things that she's been charged with in the past, you gotta prove yourself. You gotta be that white guy from Cambridge whose name escapes me right now. You gotta be that person from Cambridge that you gotta really show out, because really, you know people are gonna complain. You have to know, especially in this day and age where, on the surface at least, the UK media are doing things like that. Yeah. That All Black Day or weekend that they did on Channel 4. There's more of a black and ethnic minority presence on TV. I can't remember that girl's name. Stormzy's ex-girlfriend's getting all these gigs at the moment and stuff like that. There you go, my channel.
But see, my problem is, it's just spread out. Just spread it out, though. I hate when someone gets a gig and then they get another gig. Just spread it out. They're getting a bag from the gig. let someone else now have a chance. Like, just what I'm saying.
But if you're talented, I understand. But I'm being real with her. It's the equivalent, like not a black James Bond thing. And it's a bit deep, but as soon as they started talking English, I knew what was happening. We all knew what was happening.
100%. You know what?
If you flip it on the flip side, this is a similar scenario. So as a white person, let's keep it real, you're going to have to really prove yourself. And if you're good, then you're just good.
Mm-hmm.
But if, judging by what Uncle just said, like, you don't really know what's going on, you're just asking for trouble. That's it. That's one of the main issues. That and the fact that, you know, I think there's more super candidates out there.
Clearly, like, it's just like, it's a joke. You know what I mean? It's a joke, man.
Ridiculous.
And it's like, we always come back to this.
Yeah.
We're always getting someone to do something we think, how does that happen?
Yeah.
And you know what I think the sad thing is about this situation? If it's us, we have to go the extra mile to prove ourselves more often than not, yeah?
Right. Especially if we make mistakes like that.
Yeah. I feel that I feel that in fact, I don't know how many shows in she is on.
Well, I'll just listen to about 20 minutes of that.
Yeah. Like, let's say she would need to show a serious progression
She has
to really justify it.
To me, she has to show the Rodigan effect.
Yeah,
No, but to be fair,
yes.
Old David is blacker than me, man. He's proper Jamaican. Like,
no, but I mean, he's
My man can tell you what.
He's immersed in. That's what I'm saying. He's that guy from Cambridge kind of thing.
Yeah.
He's immersed.
So when we say Tim Westwood?
No, you have to.
Extent?
You have to. Whether you like it, how he moves or not, you can at least give him.
He knows what's
he
going
knows
on.
He knows what's going on.
Because I used to have my radio on every Friday.
Yeah, but remember, he was a man that was given a spot because he played it. You remember, it's back in the day, you know. So he was given a spot where he used to just play.
But I feel like he used to do his research. He used to know what's hot, and he used to build rapport with the right people. Like when people coming over from the States, Jay-Z, whatever, they're going to.
No, I understand that, but he got put it this way, man. I know man that was listening to hip hop and that, but before him, you know, they could have got that spot on the radio.
Yeah.
But they just
Privilege, don't get me wrong.
No doubt.
So he said it's a Cheryl Cole thing.
No, privilege is
Yeah, and it's boosted him. And once you're on that show, you're playing hip hop. You're gonna get these man, Jay-Z and all this. They're gonna come to you the show.
You're correct, but we have to give him credit that he knows his stuff.
Yeah.
So where the privilege has got him through the door, 100%, I'm not arguing with it at all.
Yeah.
Cheryl Cole needs to then do at least what Westwood has done.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You
She's
can't
dive into the issue.
But the thing is, she will. You know what I mean? She will because she's given that spot now. So she's thinking, I've got to.
And the heat's on her.
Just be real with it.
The heat's on her.
Be watching her real quick.
Because I saw an article, I think in the paper, and BBC like, we're sticking by our decision. The people are moaning, but we're sticking to our decision. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they can't sack her. They can't. But let's open up a can of worms, bro.
Yeah.
Not straight away. They can't.
Because
then it's going to go to a gender equality. It'll go deep.
So what is it? Is it that in terms of the UK, is she kind of one of the golden girls? Is that what we'd say?
Well,
I have not even heard her name until you just mentioned it.
Time, innit?
Yeah, but I remember they ran out of America because they didn't really think she was from American Idol or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, was she hosted? She
she was one of the hosts. They couldn't even understand.
Yeah, they couldn't understand that.
Yeah, on the Newcastle accent.
Yeah.
So I'm saying she been getting big bags, man. Yeah, let's say, as a career artist, she was in a girl group, but as a solo artist, she didn't do much. And obviously, Simon Cowell, being Simon Cowell,
didn't she even try and make it or?
Yeah, trying it.
Don't get me wrong. She likes R&B music. It's just you got like when it was announced, it's not algebra, is it? It's not astrophysics. You knew straight away. Straight away, certain incidences happened in club toilets pop into your head, and then you think, no, but there's probably more suitable people who are British out there that could have got that gig, etc. So we knew this happened. Now she just got to show out. It's just simple. She got to show us. She got to make us say, all right, you know what? She ain't bad. It's simple. She got it, man.
To me, she can't.
She's out of her depth. Because R&B is, if you know R&B, we go
you know R&B and you know music, come.
Forget everything that you might hear in the clubs.
Yeah.
There's another section.
And that's what worries me about her. What we're going to see in it, is she the, oh, I heard it in the club on the night out in Newcastle.
And I Shazammed it to play it on the
or
show.
Is she a proper, like, scholar?
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. She know her thing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So just quickly, I know Uncle's got to run. I just want to talk about the boxing tonight, guys. What we say at the start of the I know you got to run.
Well, I know, it's which AJ turns up, man. He's a boxer and that lot, but this guy looks alright. You know what I mean? So it's what he turns up. If he tries to bomb the guy early, he could get in trouble. I think he'll do it. I think he'll just do it.
See, I know my man can throw hands.
Yeah.
But I think, was it Sajora?
Yeah, sure.
Was having him up when they fought. You know what I'm saying? What's my name?
He done well early on. Yeah.
And then the result was.
Oh, you see what?
Well, did he drop him though? Or?
No, it was a decision.
I think it was a decision,
Yeah.
But I know he can throw, and obviously, I forgot that beat Anthony Joshua. He was throwing.
Yeah,
he was throwing hands, and I know Joshua went into the fight just thinking, if I just come out and do my
he went into the fight like a powerlifter, bro. I remember, I kept on saying it. I remember the week before the fight, I think we even spoke about it. I remember seeing a picture of him. I'm like, bro, you going into Mr. Universe or something? A dude was looking triple
That front ruin,
triple
too
big.
Yeah, right.
No, but he was.
Yeah, he's too big.
He was just white, Mr. Universe white.
There's no flexibility in him. Once
It's
you
the
get
arm
into
thing,
things
it's the
like
arm
that,
thing.
it's the arm
It's just
thing.
too big.
You can't.
When you can't do this,
Yeah.
you can't put your hand, you know the one thing, you can't actually do that. It's too much, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know sometimes you've left gym and you can't even, these men are like that permanently, man.
Yeah, you can't.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't be like that in a boxing world.
You can't be too big, you gotta be agile, man. You gotta be
That Ruiz was fat and slobby and that, but his arms were just.
You were throwing him.
But Ruiz,
himself.
he was. That was I can't think of the words, but looks are clearly deceiving. It's like when I said about arms, like I meant to like arms as far as I'm concerned, and no disrespect to arms. He's a lump, but I meant to like him. Because instantly I'm thinking lactic acid. Like I'll make you swing and miss for a bit.
That's what I'm saying. When you swing, I'm seeing it.
That's
I'm
my
like the $1
mentality.
million man.
Yeah, but that's my
I'm
mentality.
seeing it.
That's what I'm saying to you. Because I've trained with people like that before. I've trained with people who train longer than arms, got more skill than arms, and you kind of know how to deal with that, yeah?
Yeah.
But AJ was just too big. Ruiz was just, his looks are completely deceiving.
Right.
He's got the fastest hands in the heavyweight division, and he don't look the part at all.
Yeah.
So AJ coming in so big against a guy who only defeat before their rematch was a contentious split decision.
Yeah.
He was no joke. We all underestimated that guy. You know what I mean? Like AJ was moving like when Lennox Lewis fought Ratman for the first time. He might as well have gone and filmed Oceans, whatever it was, and got to South Africa at altitude 10 or whenever it was before the fight. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It was all wrong. I remember in the corner before they started to fight, when they were doing the intros, he was chewing like he was chewing kettle. Like it was all wrong, innit? He looked mad, and like I think with that guy Ruiz, I just think the world underestimated him. He's a way better boxer than people think. I think in this fight, he can't make that mistake because this guy got pedigree out the wazoo, bro.
AJ can never afford to make a mistake.
Yeah, and he's skilled, bro. Like I remember watching an interview. I can't remember the guy's name. The guy Kolarov who beat Andy Yard, right?
Yeah.
I remember there was a guy doing a preview, and he was saying there's like 5 serious Ukrainian killers, right? Kolarov is the one that gets talked about the most because the other 3 or 4 stayed in the Olympic cycle for longer. But that brother can't touch the 4 diameters. Like Usyk versus Kolarov is peak for that brother. Even when he was at the peak of his powers, Usyk would wipe him. You understand? And that's how good these guys are. And that's how good Usyk is. He ran through with the cruiserweight. He ran through that division. So, smoked everyone. You know what I mean? He's a serious guy.
But do we think Anthony Joshua could be a great heavyweight?
Do you think?
Yeah, do we think he's going to be a great heavyweight? Like how we talk about Tyson, how we talk about Lennox. When we look back,
No.
is that because of the opponent?
It's because of the opposition. Yeah. He will never be tested like. I said yesterday in the group, if you look at AJ's record against Fury, against Wilder, etc., he's got the better record. But when he beat Charles Martin, if you look at the opponent he's fought, it's a better quality. Fury's got Klitschko and Wilder. Fair enough, he beat Klitschko at his peak and Wilder. Yeah. Other than that, Matt was fighting dude from the campsite, no disrespect.
Yeah.
From any journeyman before he fought Wilder the first time. So we can't pretend like he's got the creme de la creme in terms of opponent. Same as Wilder. Wilder's fought longer than both of them, but he ain't really fought anyone. You know?
The division now is not like it.
Yeah. And that's the problem.
No,
but it's just not the quality there.
There's no
And it's just not, sorry, Uncle, it's not just boxing. Heavyweight of pretty much any combat sport, the quality is just not there. In kickboxing, back in the day, 10 years ago, like when you had the K1 Grand Prix and that, the killers, like legitimate killers in the heavyweight division existed. Now it's just like that. Everyone's into the boxing. The lower weights is where it's at. You know, the quality's just not there.
It's just like anything. If you ask a man, who's your best boxer, man, no one's gonna be no one now. They start to talk about Ali and Tyson, Lewis.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna go back.
Go back now. You really bowl with all them man. Them man will fight. Want to kick after you in the ring and serious fights.
Yeah. Imagine if you not mentioned some of the best, someone like Galata, you fighting today. He's got to be a world champion. Do you know what I mean? I think he may have held WBO at best and for a short time. You know what I mean? But he would be the problem in that division. And he would never be considered as a great guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, sometimes it's just the error. It's just unfortunate. Like, if you think about if Fergie wasn't in the Prem, but Wendell was. Do you know what I'm saying? If Michael Jordan wasn't playing basketball, but what's my man's name? As in Charles Barkley still was, and have that ring. So it's just, unfortunately, sometimes it's just the error that you come in with just greats and.
There's average.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's how. I mean, for me, that era there that you are talking about, plus obviously the Tyson, Lennox, that's like one of the best eras. That's what we look to now.
For his era, he is a great.
And even then, some of the best didn't fight the best till late.
Too late.
Yeah.
But Tyson should have fought them so much.
Then it's still would have walked in
You think so?
100%.
If Tyson, it was just his head, man.
Yeah.
It was just his head. He
just
from when that what's her name team.
Yeah, and obviously my man died as well.
Skills, man.
When Cus died.
It's levels, like I think what people don't understand about levels. And I remember
he's not
Mark can tell you when I said from day Lennox is gonna move this guy. And understand I used to stay up o'clock in the morning with my pops watch my
I understand.
Yeah? I played him fighter. But I had to say, in my opinion, Lennox has got too many tools.
I think Lennox is a boxer.
He's a boxer and a boxer. You're either a boxer or a puncher more time. He was a boxer puncher. You can't beat that more.
Remember Lennox got knocked out by my man, didn't it? Ramen, and then the next fight, Ramen was crying.
But this is the problem with heavy, and this is what I was trying to say again yesterday. To say that any heavyweight at that level is scared of being hit makes no sense, bro. Because Lennox Lewis, people like Lennox Lewis, you're gonna get. There's always a chance when you get a bang by a heavyweight on your jaw, you're sitting down. That's how it goes.
That's what I'm saying. Back in them days, anybody could beat anybody on their day.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And then-
take it serious.
And there you go. This is what I was saying earlier. Lennox was off filming Oceans, whatever. A couple of days he was in New York. Then he went to Altitude. Where was it? Tabletop Mountain or wherever it was. And got moved to, bro.
Yeah.
We've seen it, bro. Yeah, he had to come back and he made the guy cry, bro.
He thought Tyson too late. To me,
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think both of them kind of earlier, a few years earlier, I thought it would have been a good fight. But
Yeah.
the thing about it, Lennox is a thinker.
Yeah.
So even though he has a game plan in the ring, I feel like if it's going a certain way, it's like, alright, cool, let me.
yeah.
Where Tyson's just kind of like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyson would have had a lot of more better chance, but I even predicted. I think I was when it stopped in 8, right?
Yeah.
I think I predicted 7. I got like Mark will tell you. Everyone watched it in my yard. I got rinsed for months and months and months in the lead up to that.
And saying Lennox.
Cause
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I just think it was too late for Tyson. It was prime for the
You
Lewis.
better have the radio make Tyson.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
But Havana was level though.
Yeah,
Havana is potentially what Usyk could become though.
Yeah, because he comes from the cruiser.
Because if he can make that transition, bro, the skill, and he can,
Or he could be a David Day.
yeah.
Listen, that Holyfield fight, I just see Tyson definitely wins.
Yeah.
And that was perfect, bro. Think about it.
Yeah.
That was an easy fight for Holyfield because their sides were equatable, yeah, and he was far superior in terms of skill. Yeah. The more challenging fight for the Lennoxes and of this world, you know what I mean? Because they were bigger guys. But yeah, he again another prime target. If you want to build your name, you fight the Tyson or your Holyfield or Lewis at that time. Because he was powerful,
But just to go back to AJ quickly, don't we just want to see AJ throw his hands though? Like, I'm not saying go in there and just do a madness, but I want to see him. I want to see. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I want to. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but when you're watching heavyweight boxing, this is what I'm trying to say.
I just feel like he always plays safe.
Hell no, he's got 22 out of 24 knockouts. He sits people down for fun. He just don't play safe. Like, it don't look pretty. It's not. It's heavyweight. You gotta go and watch. Like Terence Crawford and them, man. If you want to see some real stuff, you gotta go.
Even back in there, Lennox never used to do that.
Yeah.
Lennox used to just jab you.
Lennox is the same.
Boom.
That's what I'm saying. They're
So-
boxers.
No, Lennox jab you. He didn't see where he can put you.
Line you up. He's just lining you up.
And that's
Joshua did the same. Joshua will
It's
just
set
jab you.
ups,
So when
it's
he
traps. All they do is
put you.
heavyweight. You set traps, bro. You keep it simple because if you do something too, you ain't got the reaction, and you're gonna get bang on your jaw, and then before you know it, you're blinking up and you're looking up at the lights. You understand what I'm saying?
And that's what I want to see. I want to see.
That's what I want to see, bro.
Oh, best part I saw was
That was on the Lennox, on the Tyson days.
You got and this is what I mean. This is what I mean.
Cling to the bow and cling. Everything was just written
You've
there.
been fed on the diet of Mike Tyson, right? He's ever present, and everyone refers back to Mike Tyson, and to be fair, to a certain extent now, my man Fury, because of his boxing style, yeah. But that ain't heavyweight boxing, bro. Them man are anomalies. They're like Neos in the Matrix. It's not how it goes in heavyweight boxing. Like Ali was like Neo. You know what I mean? But even then, them days there, like George Foreman he was an absolute killer.
He's
So
a
it
little
was-
freezer.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see from AJ.
Yeah.
But you got to
I want
remember,
to see some licks, bro.
Yeah.
I want to see man's body moving when you hit them.
Oh, yeah.
They can't stand
but
there.
them eras birthed the George Foremans and people like that. Before then, like heavyweights were a lot lighter, weren't they? After that, they become super heavyweights. Sorry.
I want to hear when men said, "God, I punched him in his prime like a baby."
Who's the brother that I think Tyson fought? But before the fight, I think he punched the wall in the changing room. And my man was shook from me.
Yes.
He said, "What's that noise?"
But have you seen the film Kickboxer?
Yeah.
Remember at
What's
the beginning,
that?
Tom Cole was kicking the that's this is
the treating.
Yeah, that's the intimidation factor. Tyson had beaten guy before he even stepped in the ring.
Yeah, mentally. Because that's the next thing about boxing. It's a mental thing as well.
You know when they stand up, Tyson was looking at man. Tyson was looking everywhere else.
Yeah. There's that one, I can't remember who it was. This guy, Tyson got 5'10", 5'11". This guy was 6'4". Tyson was just looking up at him.
Yeah.
This guy was just looking like, he was, I'm not looking at this guy. I can't do
You're
it.
about to fight, and you're like, I don't want to look at this.
Yeah, the brother's doing this, and Tyson's eyes was following. The brother's just going, he's nervous as hell, bro. It's moving to Tyson's eyes.
That's what I want to see.
That was different entertainment. Like Tyson in this era now. Oh man, social media. Yeah, it'll be mad.
Yeah.
But look at Joshua when he lost, and they had the meme about him on the escalator.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
don't fuck about, man. And I think that all comes into play as well. Like if I lose, like even Bouncy, he won the other day, but social media killed him.
Yeah.
Social media, they were just on it.
Madness.
On it. What was it? 5 rounds of hugging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
I can't stand fights like that.
Yeah, I'm in. Do you know what I mean? Because is it Canelo fighting? When's Canelo fighting?
He's fighting in November, I think.
So what was that thing in the...
That was like a 3-event thing.
Oh, early. That's very early then. Well, look.
That'd be a good fight, you know.
That's going to be a good
One
fight.
person. Forget what happened before. I think that's a good fight.
It is
Like,
a good fight.
I can't remember my Caleb Plant or something like that.
I like that.
Yeah, they're faster.
That's good.
He's got long hair or something.
Yeah, I want to know what really was said because Canelo's claiming he said like about his mum, and Plant say I would never disrespect someone's mum. I lost my mum to drug addiction. That would not come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
So people are saying they're talking about the drug situation with Canelo, innit? That's what he said. Yeah, I think it's good. I think that's just spice it up.
Oh yeah, you need that though, man. You need all that spice. Sometimes Tyson was like, gonna eat your kids.
Yeah.
You need a bit of, you know what I mean?
No, I think Tyson, he was just out of control.
He was out of control, man.
No
We love you though,
one
man.
were attending to read from those.
But that's still that promo that he cut. That come like WWE. Bro.
Yeah.
To this day, a year to the day, it gets flooded on social media. Bro. That's the greatest promo you've ever heard in boxing.
It wasn't even planned.
He
It
just
wasn't even scripted. My man just flipped.
Tyson, if he drops that today, it's even more impactful.
Yeah.
I mean, because Conor McGregor, people like that,
They're all taken from that blueprint.
all taking it from the Tyson kind of
And it's more
WWE.
serious.
Yeah.
That was serious. He was serious.
He was serious, actually.
Tyson was a monster.
Yeah, he was actually
serious, bro.
Remember they tried to do put him and Lennox in the lights, and he just walked straight up into Lennox's chin and started scrapping. Lennox showed a bite mark. That's been big.
Come on. Any man that bites a man's ear twice.
Yeah, he didn't even die once. He bit it
Twice.
You tell him I'm sucking your blood, like.
He's a monster.
But you're saying the headbutting and that, isn't it, man?
Yeah,
I believe
yeah.
Tyson with everything.
Yeah, come on.
He
man.
headbutted me too many
To
times.
me,
I believe that.
Yeah, but Mikey, bro, you bit his ear off. I get you. You bit
That's
his
the
ear off.
protecting me.
That's the
So I had
problem.
to protect myself.
He bit his ear off.
Tyson is.
And the thing is, well, when he did it, you loved him even more for it. Because he knew that's the definition of a modern day,
Yeah, man.
like, caveman, bro.
Yeah, he's a monster, bro.
Like, he should be in the Colosseums of Rome, bro.
Yeah, he's like, you're outboxing me, but I'm not having it.
I'm not having it. I'm still with it.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
All that.
twice. Come on.
Because no one cares I lost. Everyone cares. You still got a chunk of your ear missing, fella. Do you know what I mean?
The man was jumping around, so he felt like his whole ear come off.
Oh yeah, remember Holyfield was jumping? Yeah, come on, man. Listen, we can have a whole episode of this.
Yeah.
Oh, one thing, did you not hear about, I don't know what company it is, but some company tried to say that they're going to produce a show about Tyson. I think they was already picking the actors and stuff
Oh,
like
they're
that.
trying to make a new film.
And Tyson, I think a documentary, and Tyson just flipped out. And I was like, no, I wouldn't do it no more. You know Tyson's a man, you know some man, they'll take the mic and they'll still do it. You know Tyson's like, listen, I'm not mucking about, you just got to knock it off in there. You know what I'm saying?
I never heard of that.
That's what will fuck you somewhere.
Listen.
Make you know.
It'll make
You'll risk it all, bro.
One more thing about Tyson. Did you ever see the Locks interview? Where they said, I think there was Al, and I think Tyson was moving to Eve.
Yeah.
And then saying something like, oh shit, we're gonna have to do another.
Yeah, they're saying, bro, we're gonna have to drip him up, bro. But they're like, but who though? Because he Whoever takes that risk.
Whoever holds that first bag before the rest of them are out is peak, bro.
Whoever holds the first bag.
None of them ain't taking no bang.
Oh my
They're all
goodness.
hitting the deck.
Oh, but let's go to football. What's going on with Lionel Messi, guys? Has he got an attitude problem? Is the move not as smooth as he thought? Has he been at Barcelona too long?
I think too long.
What is it?
Too long.
Okay, again, I'm gonna
This is
get
why I said Rani is the best anywhere you go. And I keep telling you
this is
people
what-
this. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry. I got something about at 23. By the time he was 23, had won 3 Ballon d'Ors or something. But if he left Barca at 26, would he have got any more of them?
Yeah, right.
Would he have won the
Right,
rest of
Carlos.
them? I don't
Right,
think
Carlos.
so, bro. I don't think so. That would have been
No people can see the difference.
Yeah, where's Lewandowski's Ballon d'Ors in that?
He's been bubble butt. Like people like this is the thing, and this is what I've said, and I've been paying for it for the longest. I'm gonna say it again. Whether you like it or not, there's certain men out there that are battle tested. Like we understand Zlatan was born in the wrong era, but the one thing you have to say about that guy, he went Man United when he was 106 years old. 106 is clearly my
Still scoring goals.
106 is my clear. I say it every week. He was old, innit? And he got busy. Yeah.
He went America.
Italy, went America. Got
busy. Went back to
bro.
AC Milan.
Went back to AC Milan.
Got
He's
busy.
Still getting busy.
So underrated,
man.
Yeah.
What goals?
Yeah.
So underrated, bro.
Right? With Messi, whether people like it or not, he is a true great. Yeah, and if he's not the goal, he's just he's there or thereabouts, right? But the reality situation is, we've seen throughout his career with Argentina. How many times has he retired? Yeah,
Was it twice now?
2 or 3 times
Yeah.
minimum. Yeah. At Barca, we're hearing, don't get me wrong, Ronald Koeman, his reputation is the greatest, but he's saying that Messi has been on a madness at Barca, and you can fully believe it. He moves like a tyrant, I think he said. Yeah, he won that club. Yeah, so now he's been forced out of Catalonia, but his heart's still there, bro. And we're only a few games in, but right now he's just not performing. We knew, we've sat there and had this conversation, and we're debating whether Ronaldo's getting 20 or 25 goals in the Prem. We're not debating, is he gonna flop? We're splitting hairs about 20 or 25, bro.
Yeah.
That's the talk. You understand? Because you know what you get with that, brother.
No, you can take the option off. You can give him a fade.
You know what you get with that, brother, bro.
Yeah.
On one leg, in the European finals, I can't remember, it was like, we've seen how he get the passion that guy has. He wants to win.
That's Ronaldo.
And if he loses, he ain't saying, I'm not coming back to play no more. He's coming back
Harder than ever.
and coming harder than ever. Messi he's had life too comfortable.
Yeah, man.
And he's got quit in him, bro. I'm sorry, he has.
Yeah. I think he's showing.
A part of me is
See,
in
his
a...
attitude of that was always not
That's been the
Argentina help Argentina not get in.
Yeah.
As well, because it makes other players feel like they're less of a person than that.
And not it's the pagan in me, don't get me wrong. But I wanted Brazil to beat them the other day.
Yeah.
It would have amused me greatly that he ain't gonna never win a cup. Nothing. Because I just know he's quit on that team too many times, bro. And people just forgive.
Because of the gift.
If Di Maria or someone like that did that, or Aguero, is he gonna get the same love? Probably, or they're gonna get the no. You know what I mean?
That's because he falls into that Maradona category.
Yeah.
He married the daughter.
Yeah, he falls into that Maradona category. It's like, you can't, he's the saint, he's the Beckham, the golden child. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't do no wrong, but what I see with Pochettino the other day, then I think he wasn't even in the team in the week, I think they won 2-1. I think they tried to say he's got a knee injury.
They didn't even give man like that, nothing, they just walked off. Bed off his little face, I can't stand that.
I'm like, oh, like, you know what
It
it
doesn't
is?
do good for the rest of the team, man.
You know what it is though, deeper than that, at that level, where you got the kids that are like Messi, you've just gone to PSG, so everyone's watching, can't behave like that. What type of example is that? I know you're vexed. When Mane comes off, I know he's vexed. You know what I'm saying? When Salah scores and Mane's open, I know he's vexed. It's just the way it goes, isn't it?
Yeah, but
As a player, you want to play, especially one of the best players. But he has to understand. I think, and you correct me if I'm wrong. He's come to Mbappe's team. This is Mbappe's team. PSG is Mbappe's team. They're the main ones.
Mbappe, you know, what's he really done?
He's not really done anything, but that's his team.
Yeah.
Like, who's Liverpool? Salah or Mane? Whose team is that?
It's Salah, isn't it?
It's Salah's team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have your main guy. No matter how many other guys are around that guy, there's always that. There's like in a group. There's always that star. You know what I'm saying? Destiny's Child. Beyonce is a star.
yeah.
No one don't say nothing.
We don't say no more, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no one don't say nothing, because that's what you're getting. You're getting this Beyonce diva attitude from Lionel Messi, because he's in a foreign place. At his age, just like, shouldn't even be going through this now. I've been so comfortable for years at Barca.
But he's heartbroken, bro. Like he said, he wanted to leave the year before. They patched it up. That's his whole minute. Then all of a sudden, they we can't afford you, mate. You got you got to go. Like you got to go. Like you can't afford.
My members were crying in the press conference.
Yeah, like you got. So I think he will be all right in the end.
He's a baller.
Yeah, I just think right now, like I said, that's why I say you can't come friend and move like you move in Spain. Because the Ryan what's his score of this world and that don't respect nothing.
Ryan Sules.
You're getting
be on him.
You're getting cut down minute one to welcome you, and it's gonna happen every single game.
Michael Richards will be
They
on
don't
the crowd.
rate it. They don't rate it. They don't rate that. They don't care. And this is what Liverpool have done when they played against Messi in the past. You just rock him up, bro. I remember when we beat them 4-0 at Anfield. Like I remember there was one scene. I think Robertson clapped him down, stood up, pushed him in his head. Yeah, like said what he said to him and kept it moving. You understand?
He said, you think you're in Spain, boy?
Yeah,
You understand? It's one of our bad boys, you know.
Yeah.
Teeny and Robinson, bro.
Yeah, none of that, bro. Your hair,
You see the attitude, bro.
England, boy.
Street real talk, bro.
Yeah.
But you know the difference is? Like, CR don't go missing. He goes, alright, watch.
Carry on.
Oh,
No, no,
Messi.
No. See her switch position. Messi can't switch.
Ronaldo ain't having it, clear.
That's another.
I can't
No.
again.
Running ain't having it, but we're running in the year.
Still.
We're running in the year. He switch wing. Yeah, but he's still coming back over there. Yeah. What he done here, he make a change, he go swap with that man, go over there side, done the damage, then come back over here.
But the difference is he will firm it, clear. This is the point. Because he will switch to the other side and the next man will try a thing on him.
Yeah.
Again, he's not having it, bro. It's a tactic thing. He ain't hiding out of fear. It's a tactical change to see if I'm getting a bit more joy. Like Messi has gone sorry, and I'm going to get caned. When he's played certain clubs, he goes missing if he gets locked up. Yeah. He doesn't.
Actually, God done him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that time? I've seen him being sat down.
To me, but Ashley Cole bad up everyone at his peak. No, he bad up everyone at his peak. Ronaldo, he pocketed Ronaldo a couple of times, but he bad it. He was unbelievable. But he was, but like he banned your skin. That was the best left back in the world. There was no other two ways about it, bro. You can't mess with that brother, bro.
Definitely.
Facts. You understand?
That's why I share it around kicked in the end.
Yeah, of course it is, isn't it?
But remember the John Terry thing anyway.
Yeah, I know, but it is what it is, isn't it? You know, but yeah, I just think he'll get there in the end. But I just think, man, like,
I don't know, it could be tough.
I just think the criteria for goal has been amended to fit the Messi agenda, really. And I don't really like it, but it's what it is. I just think it's a shame that we didn't get to see him at his pomp. You didn't have to come in and go Italy if you wanted and do something.
I think he had to come to England.
I know, but do you know what it is? In Spain, I've seen games. These defenders just, I'm playing against Messi. Oh, man, be careful.
Just watch it, bro. Watch it, bro.
But I mean, just like what he said, like, you got to remember, in the last couple of years now, they've been losing players. Obviously, we know Suarez went over there a couple of players, but they've lost Ronaldo and Messi. And that's Real Madrid and Barcelona. So it's like, I just think he was so comfortable at Barca. I think after being somewhere for so long, because he was at Barca from his like what, 9? 12.
Because they had that growth.
Yeah, and obviously they paid for his operation, they looked after him and everything. Then I remember him coming into the team, I remember Ronaldinho being like, Sloppy, this is the dog. And then slowly him coming through and it's like, oh, this is really the guy. I just see him at PSG, it's like, when he's asking for the ball, he's not getting it. It's just like, because he's used to, if I'm asking, I get the ball.
That's a team built around
The
him.
team built around him. So that's what I'm saying, coming to PSG,
And you
it's
can't
like,
open like Perusians are different, bro. They make you want to fight them. They're aggy when they want to be, bro. You understand? You can't just walk into PSG as far as I'm concerned and think I'm the big boy now. Because there's established big boys in there and they're like, nah mate.
and I've heard Mbappe's ego is big anyway.
Yeah.
I've heard his ego
And he ain't gonna have
is
it,
big.
bro. And rightly so, bro. I don't think you have to earn the right to be a leader in any club. You can't just step off the plane and say, I run things now, this is my ass, fellas. When they've been man holding it down for how long. You have to earn it. So I'm not surprised that everyone's not kowtowing and bowing down to him when he wants the ball all the time and stuff like that. You have to work for that. Show us. You know what I mean?
And Mbappe wants the ball too. Neymar wants the ball too.
Too much stars.
With too many stars. And I know for PSG, it was definitely more of a thing of the names on the shirts.
Of course.
Where they're coming from.
Commercial.
Yeah, where they're coming from. To have Neymar, Mbappe,
You'd be better off if you play.
and they got Sergio Ramos, and they got Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Right now, for the owners, they're sitting back
And let's
like,
not think, Icardi scores goals. Yeah. Icardi,
He's got to win it with the other day.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Neymar, Mbappe,
sometimes, I mean,
Icardi.
we've seen it with Real Madrid. Sometimes getting so much stars, and it don't always work.
Galactical.
That's what I'm saying, they don't always work. It was a great period, and I know PSG definitely feel like they're the Galacticos right now. We're doing this thing right now, but let's see what they do in the Champions League.
Yeah, but how did the problem with the Galacticos is the Galacticos wasn't really working.
It wasn't.
Yeah, really.
At their pomp, it was an issue that Barca were running to. Don't get me wrong, they won, was it 4 championships in a row? But that was post Galactico, really. Yeah, so he just has to settle down.
Galactico being around, they remember women like David Beckham. Yeah, star.
I think he just needs to settle in, and I think, like you said, you mentioned earlier, something very important. Like Barca changed his life.
You right?
They took a punt on him in an age where footballers weren't getting love.
They
Look
looking at this one
that changed his life. Truly loves that club.
Yeah. It felt like
So he's probably his heart probably slightly broken. It ended how it ended. You know what I mean? He didn't want to leave. He didn't get to leave on his terms. He's still probably adjusted.
Yeah. Well, let's go to the Premier League.
You know what? Try the BP up.
First of all, the barbershops, they want to be like the Jamaican ball.
You know the one where we're going
Leon Bailey, goal for Aston Villa. I think came on as
Golden
a
assist,
golden assist. You know what I mean?
They scored from the corner or something.
Huh?
They scored from the corner or something.
No. I think was the assist from a corner. I don't know if this probably the assist from a corner. Yeah, the assist might have been from a corner, but he scored a good goal, man. And he looked good. I think he's injured now, unfortunately, but he looks good.
I'm saying
And as we know,
like when we go in Janita.
Antonio's been doing bits, man. I know he had the red card, so obviously he's been banned.
But go no. That's busy, but go no.
And that's what I'm saying. This is the thing. Man United lost to them in a week. Lanzini hadn't scored for, I think, a time, maybe a year or something like that.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? It's mad. My Carlos, what are you saying about Arsenal? We're picking up the wins now. North London derby tomorrow. What are you saying to me?
I think
big one.
That was excellent because anything after that,
I know.
really
For 100
really carry it, I'm saying.
Next one,
And the North London derby, I'm always up for it.
I check both of them.
Go and slap them, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Got on the thing again.
Practice one.
Lost
1 team
got 45 points over a period of being in the
Being in the
position
position,
of
it's all
Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm always confident, man.
History
I'm
books
always
don't lie.
confident when it comes to Tottenham. Yeah, and I think they're looking better as well. The signing,
Yes, no.
again, I think they've been
That's not the one.
strong for us.
No, the next one.
Tommy Asu,
Huh?
excellent.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I think think Ramsdale is the new Seaman.
Right.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah.
What did I say?
Look, but
What did I say though?
But you know
No,
what?
then this ain't name.
Hello, sir.
My face ain't seen for a long. Hi,
But
what's going on?
yes,
What
just.
did I say? I thought everyone was there traffic, bro.
Oh, see, that's why no one can't get no picture.
Yeah, no, bro, I'm not going nowhere this weekend. But
I mean, 100%.
I said, but you, the thing is, you wasn't a disagreement. But what did I say, bro? It's true. At this stage of his career, Ramsdale was ahead of David, like Peter Schmeichel, a lot of legendary goalkeepers.
I like the dude,
You
bro.
know
Like,
what?
give him a chance.
I wasn't on it. I was like,
Find
just, you know, sometimes what I found was
Maybe the price tag
not even that. I just feel like sometimes we just gotta let things play out. Because we've seen some guys that we think use this and they become really good, and they've seen some guys that we signed that are good. A lot of flops. I just think they need time. And we always say about a season and a half. But or 3 clean sheets.
How much did it cost?
Defending it.
Why?
It makes sense,
But that's not like,
it's not a lot.
it's not a lot.
His age.
But they got relegated and all that.
Yeah,
but,
100%.
but you got to remember, Andy Robertson got relegated. Gini Wijnaldum got relegated. That don't happen when you're recruiting players, bro. You understand? And Andy's questionably, arguably, one of the best left back in the world. At least he's up there. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Gini was Ballon d'Or. He was at least considered one of the top proper players.
Yeah.
Check. Like, Gini, bro. Give him that's what I'm saying. Give him a chance, innit? Because he's ahead of the game compared to certain other goalkeepers.
But Leno's our number one first 3 games get slapped, you know? Gotta change it up.
And also, you got to remember, the first 3 games, we all said we got a feeling that about Brentford. Let's be honest.
I always thought first game.
And then the other
all their
2,
fans,
come on, like.
I mean, I hate the feeling about Brentford. I just feel Arsenal, no matter what Arsenal team I've seen over the years, I think when we look at lower teams, we go out there, we pass the ball, we've got a Birmingham, we've got this person, we've got a small windy game. I feel that's always our attitude. So I get it, but I still don't think that we should have lost that game.
Yeah, but it's also, you got this first game of the season thing, like.
Yeah, but we usually draw.
Good.
We usually draw.
It's a big old work.
Yeah?
I'm sure.
But like you said, what was it after? It was Chelsea.
What percentage can change?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, it's not an excuse because we're Arsenal.
Yeah.
So it's not an excuse.
It's only that thing.
But we know that just like sometimes Harry Kane don't score till November, Arsenal, like I said, for some reason in May, we just always, it's like 6 months, 2 weeks, 6 months. It's gone crazy towards the end of the season.
Saturday.
But we always start slow.
But the relegation.
Just bring him on that.
But wait, like, this is what I'm saying. Do we not, like, what is it? I'm like, no. Like, look at your first 3 games. You've always got that review with the first game. Whether you like it or not, like I said, it's out of draw every week, yeah? And you had Chelsea and City, right?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Chelsea just won the Champions League, and Man City just won the Premier League.
If you got a point out of them 2 games, you would have done well in one of them.
No, 100%. But it seems for me, just every game counts. So when we lose or we draw, especially if you drew against Brentford, I think.
And you are Arsenal, so you want to do well against anyone.
Yeah, I mean, as me and Justin said earlier, this season, we've got no Europe. So I just want us to just do, you know, that Chelsea last season, this was creeping. No one's really saying that. But just sliding.
But you got to remember as well, Wes. What is it, game 5 now?
I'm on pitch for
About 5 or 6, right? It takes about 6 weeks to really get up to speed during the season. The first 6 weeks, yeah, the cream normally will rise to the top, but you never really see the best football the first month or 2 of the season.
You say that though. I mean, you guys have played well. Chelsea played well.
Yeah, but we played well, but we ain't played. We definitely got a gear or 2 in us.
But that's what I'm saying. That's my point. I mean, you talk about the first 3 games, like you're saying, the Brentford game, we shouldn't have lost, but we went in that game so cold. It was like we didn't do no pre-season. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't do no training or nothing like that. It was like one of them.
It was like they didn't even warm up.
Yeah. It was like a Sunday.
But what I'm saying is, normally at the beginning of the season, you'll see like a Norwich or something start off well. But then it evens itself out, and all of a sudden they've gone from winning the first 3 of the 4 games
every goal
to them can't buy a win and then getting relegated. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my point is, Yale would have had a bad start. We pretty much predicted the bad start, but talk of relegation and that is mad. Let's talk about whether you're going to get top 6. You know what I mean? Whether there's going to be improvement from last year. That's a bit more realistic.
We will finish.
Yeah, there's no Europe. We don't have to get on any.
Because once you start to get going, and once these people that are injured come back, I expect to see a marked improvement in Arsenal. That's why I'd rather pay you now.
Because man, that team is the team. But I think that team, I always say, better man, that team will be doing this. Yeah? And it shows in stages with Arteta that they can do.
I mean, Gabriel last week, he was like,
Yeah, man.
yeah. And
That's different.
Ramsdale. Come on,
And you got that Saliba guy. It's like every week, it's probably media narrative.
Are you keeping your eye on it, yeah?
No, but it just pops up, bro. I'm seeing it, and it's like they're trying to wind up Arsenal fans, but I'm like, look at this guy, what he's doing. I don't trust. But we know Guendouzi is good, though. We know him.
But that's kind of what Gary said, right? Because he said that Arsenal fans are the easiest to wind up.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean?
Bro, that's because we got to watch Chelsea, Man City. What else about this team?
I know.
Man City was
and the
one of the
frustrating thing is, like you said, like we all say, like we used to seeing Arsenal, especially in our peak generation, seeing Arsenal win stuff. So at a time when we could all be at a stage where we could understand football and understand the ins and outs and be able to kind of wind it. Arsenal were doing stuff. You know what I mean? So now it's just like, where are you now?
Part of second season.
It is.
Chelsea, little City. And we're all of that because when they were.
But they are still little to you, though. This is another thing with Arsenal, but seems to forget. You lot are still the third most successful club in this country. Yeah.
But it's the thing is hard to accept as well, especially like I said, in our lifetime, we've actually seen Man City in Division 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Chelsea and Chelsea in Division 2, the old Division. You know what I'm saying?
See what happens when you got money in the plan, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you need a plan, bro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like when you see Liverpool and Man United, you can accept it because even though like you throughout the 80s, Man United went through that stage where they didn't win nothing, and then Ferguson came in, but even that, the Ferguson growth was organic because he came in and he was really successful at everything. He passed the young, you know what I'm saying? You know,
Passed Beckham, he took a chance.
When they're talking about the second till he won the FA Cup.
Exactly.
Yeah. Even if he didn't win that, they would have got sacked.
And the same with Liverpool. So when you see Liverpool even winning the Premiership, they're even there, they're winning for ages. You think, okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? They're kind of back to where they former glory. But it is hard to accept. But this is the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You knew from the time that Sky brought in all the money, that was the way it was going to go. Do you know what I mean?
So have you been, as you say that, have you been watching the fever pitch?
Yeah. I've been watching it.
Carl, so there's a documentary about the Barclays Premier League. Obviously when it changed over on BBC iPlayer actually.
Messed up my ish, boy.
Huh?
Messed up. I told you, the Premier League ruined Liverpool. You know? It's all that happens when you're sitting pretty for too long.
But you know what's
That
mad?
little kind of money guy. And all of a sudden, everyone's got money now.
Money.
Everyone's got money now, bro.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? See when I watched it, and there was like, the Wazak boys that they used it when they started Super League. I was just laughing because I was thinking, this Super League thing's coming back.
It's coming back. Right.
Of course it's coming back.
Bro,
It's gonna happen.
the Premier League did to the FA exactly what those big six
Trying to do
to the Premier League.
Yeah.
This is why when people get in mad, you lot's memory are short.
Yeah.
You're mad because you're not in the 6.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because when you was in the 20, it was alright, wasn't it?
Right.
Yeah? Because you did the FA dirty.
What they're gonna do here? They're gonna drive a bit more team in it.
Yeah, and do you know what it is? They need to cushion the blow of what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah? They need to cushion the blow because it's gonna happen, bro.
It's gonna happen.
And they said like no team can drop out and them things. They're gonna bring that.
That's what they don't like.
They're gonna bring that in.
It's gonna need to be tweaked.
This is what we need to do.
But ultimately,
so a team can come in and you know what I'm saying.
So, and they might do it. Sorry, Carlos. They might do it like I think in the Champions League. I think it might even be next season. Part of qualification is your previous track record in, say, the last 5 years of Champions League. So, say for instance, you finish. Say each country gets 4 places, and the 4th place is a conditional place. So you might finish 4th, but the team that finishes 5th may have been in the Champions League 4 of the last 5 years, and they've won it once. They might still get in anyway. Yeah, I could be completely wrong, but I swear that's that they're going to do something along them lines. Where an additional place can be awarded based on a team's recent performance in the Champions League.
It's like them giving something that they're in now,
The one that no one believed existed.
For Conference League.
got them two to do.
Yeah,
But if you want to jump in,
I'm not in a rush, you know.
Alright, come in.
I genuinely thought everyone was coming in, so I came in.
I know what I meant, man.
I came in because I thought everyone would be in, so I thought, you know what, I ain't seen the man them in a minute, so let me come in and see the man them.
Use at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I thought let me come in and catch up.
So quickly, let me just get, before we move on to Liverpool, can I just get you guys' prediction for tomorrow, starting with North London Derby, starting with you, Rob.
I can't be honest with you.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Home or away? I'm gonna say a draw. A score draw.
Arsenal who? Tottenham.
Yeah.
Arsenal at home.
Yeah.
A score draw.
No. 2-2. I'm gonna
2-2.
lie. I would say that it's a draw thing as well. You know. For you, Arsenal won, Tottenham beat them, Tottenham won, Arsenal beat them. So, yeah?
3-1 to us.
My guy, you know. My guy. This is why your phone's always ringing Saturday morning.
3-1 to us.
Hey,
That's that.
Right, you know what? I'm going to cautiously say a draw, but I've got a feeling that either Partey or Sandé is going to score tomorrow.
I'm saying 2-1.
Yeah. I know Partey's shooting is abysmal.
I know that he's
But I just got a feeling that he's going to score. It's the North London Derby, he's going to get full house, and I think he's going to score.
What Arsenal needs to do is sit down with them and watch some classic one and get that feeling. You know what I mean? I want to see the fact. I want to see the players running at. I want to see. You know that drive that we used to
I
get.
want to see that passion. You know when everybody else scores against us, we played for them. That's what I want to see tomorrow.
If your team can't turn up, regardless of what you say about certain players or what's been said, if they don't turn up tomorrow, then you've really got a problem. It's not that not everyone can be good, but it's a derby, innit?
But I'll say that if them man can't get up, for tomorrow, bro, I'm looking at Arteta.
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you can't get your players motivated for a North London derby, fair enough. I don't think, apart from Aubameyang and Saka, I think they're the only ones that have played in the North London derby looking at that team. So, Partey was injured the last one. Everyone was injured the last time. So, well, you've got to look at that game and think, you know what? You know what I mean? And all them men got social media. So I'm pretty sure they're going to be getting bare heads to be saying, build up, lose that game. Do not lose this game. You know what I'm saying? Because even back in Theo Wright's day, man used to come up to them on the road.
That's what I'm saying.
From the whole week. Do not lose this game.
Listen, you know what's going on. Come on.
And at the moment, Tottenham looking at them and goes, we can do this thing. I'm saying that's why I said it's a draw.
I mean, think about it. Tottenham been rubbish over the last few weeks, but it's a North London derby, so they're going to be up. They're going to put more goals out the window. Because if they win this could give them confidence to go on a little run.
Yeah, exactly.
But we need to win it and go on a run.
Yeah.
And this
And
is
the reality is, all we've done is beating Norwich and Burnley. You understand? And winning. And winning. So,
but at the same time, it can only be losing in front of you.
Yeah.
And it's building confidence.
Yeah. I'm not looking that wrong. I don't want anyone.
Was he killed? I didn't even tell you that. They killed him, mother.
You know what? We've beaten Norwich and Burnley. So, you know, if we put in 50% of effort, we can be top. I know that's the mentality.
Yeah, mentality is so weak.
Yeah.
But we just, like I said, no, we just need to go out there, do our thing, just keep building this confidence, man, because we already see Man United out in the EFL Cup. So just this thing happens. Ronaldo, everything's looking good in the Prem, but as soon as you tweak it a bit and take certain players out, take certain players in, Martial was the sitter the other day. It's the sitter, and they're talking about Arsenal and Spurs trying to go for Martial and January. Keep in, bro. Let them go to.
What do you mean?
I don't-
He's got his Ballon d'Or.
No.
He's a big
I don't
boy.
rate
Martial.
Martial.
I totally forgot about the Ballon d'Or.
I'm in for going back to France anyway.
Yeah, go France.
I think so if you go back as well.
Yeah.
I mean, long time I'm saying.
Man. Or West Ham or
Back
something.
France and where? Back to Monaco.
Monaco.
I don't know, man. But they
Monaco
got
No, that's what I'm saying. It'd be Monaco or Marseille winning it.
they got a cheek, man, about we both want Martial. Nah, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, he would say that.
From a long time I've been
He would
saying.
say
From a
that.
long time I've been saying.
You need to stop taking those rejects, man.
But we always get thrown in like that.
We are Arsenal Football Club. We don't want
You know
someone
who
that
I'd love
can't
to see
score
back?
10 goals in the Prem.
Yeah, man.
We don't want that.
Old school Chicharito. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Chikorita.
Yeah,
He's a little bad boy still.
Where is he? Where is he?
In Mexico or something. Mexico.
Down the home.
Yeah, somewhere like that.
But I know you're in the chair, Rob, but mate, Keita. I know you're saying if you can stay fit.
He's injured now, by the way.
I didn't even know that.
He was injured after he hit the ball, innit?
He's injured now.
He scored that ball, he was
I
done.
swear he's injured now. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Naby Keita's only will go down as a flop for Liverpool because of his injury record. When Naby Keita is fit, I'm telling you, he's a madman. That goal you scored the other day was Naby Leipzig. You understand?
Yeah.
Dude's body just can't handle the pressure, bro. Because I swear I read yesterday. Again, I did that wrong. When I read it, I kept it moving, bro. I thought, I'm focusing on my work. You're not ruining my mood today. And I just kept it moving. But I think he's injured again. But he's a baller, bro. He's meant to be that transitional player for us. That links defence and attack. He can pick the ball up, go and runs, lay the ball off, do all the fancy stuff. But he just can't stay fit.
But I thought he would just fit into that Ronaldo.
But he can do that as well. But
I thought that's what Thiago does.
He's injured as well.
He's a good player.
Ronaldo.
He can't just fit into
Listen,
it.
Ronaldo
You
was
gotta
a
be
very
that,
good
bro.
player.
Yeah, he's too good.
And he definitely showed that in Liverpool, man.
He's good, bro.
That's why him at PSG now.
Remember, Kobe wanted him to come Barca as well.
Yeah, and he could have made that move easily. But Rob, what are you saying? 3-0 against Crystal Palace. Mane, 100 goals.
yeah.
Salah done. What does Salah do? Did Salah do 100 goals the other day as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Mane and Salah both got 100 goals for the club. Keita scored in the 89th minute. He put Palace to bed. I mean, no one's really talking about it, look. They think about goals.
And that's what we like, bro. Don't talk about us, forget about us.
No one's
Yeah?
really singing about Liverpool, but picking up results.
That's what we like, mate. Focus on United, City, do all that because we will, as long as we keep our players, our first 11, we will be there or thereabouts. Simple thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I'm definitely thinking not any position but Liverpool, Man City, Man United, and Chelsea.
And I'll be real, it's not even this United. If we our squad stays United, we will finish above United.
Yeah.
I'm confident. We'll finish above United. We can keep our squad fit. You understand what I'm saying? City and Chelsea are the problem. Chelsea are coming.
Listen, Chelsea, they just look strong. Like, I don't know how else to put it. They look strong and they get depth.
Mad depth.
Because Rudiger is looking like a different player, bro.
Yeah, that's about 2 shots whacked on that.
Rudiger's looking mad, like confident. He's looking like he's enjoying defending. He's looking like he's getting the better of everyone. He's scoring goals down the other side.
Sometimes with Rudiger, I remember when they were looking to get rid of Rudiger. A lot of Chelsea fans were saying Rudiger's our best defender or one of our best defenders. He's just got issue with the manager. He's got one of his countrymen come over. They're nice, isn't it? They're vibing.
Well.
It's nice. All of a sudden, you can put him in your dream team again because he's going to play more often than not. And Chelsea are looking stupid strong. You know what I mean?
And the thing is, you can't even see no weaknesses in the team, which is frustrating. You know what I mean? I think the only possible weakness you could say, ironically, is their midfield. And that's without Kante. If you take like when they got Jorginho and Kovacic in there, you kind of fancy yourself. You know what I mean? If you think to yourself, you know what, put him against Partey, I think, you know what I mean? It's a decent battle. You understand? But any other side of the pitch, it's strong. And they're looking 2 players in each position strong as well.
That's what you need.
That's how you go forward.
That's the sign of a championship team.
Way forward.
Because at the end of the day, they had Kante on the bench the other day. Look what he does and does.
No, Tuchel likes that Kovacic. He keeps it simple. He can also.
That's what you want your guys to do, you know, win the ball and give it to the ballers.
Yeah, he's not doing no rubbish on the ball.
You don't need to do anything fancy, just keep it simple.
And Havertz is showing that he's like.
I mean, you know, the thing for me with Werner, just pass the ball. Make your runs, pass the ball. I think you scored in a week, didn't it?
Yeah, he's got
You scored in a week, but for me, you got Lukaku there, the pressure's not full on you. I think he'll get goals, he'll get tap-ins with Lukaku playing, but don't focus on scoring. Focus on being a good, focus on being in the team. Because with his pace, you can definitely, if they get behind you, that's a whole different thing for Lukaku.
No, let's do it that way.
No.
Oh, yeah.
To me,
you know, I'm
I know it's early,
away Friday.
but
Yeah, so I was to see if I can get Thursday
I
or Wednesday.
think I would say this would be
Thursday.
this is their next season.
So they all chill when we can't even play, bro. Alonso just picked up his
Not even the shape
Yeah, them little intricate things. You know what I mean?
But that's why we said it's good to have 2 people for every position.
2 shows come.
It's not exactly. This is what happens when you're being coached. I mean, elite level coach. Because the setup in Germany, to become a top manager, a top young manager in Germany, is a lot harder than it is in his country. You just can't have your name. That man are elite. Those German coaches are elite. They're set up from grassroots to the Bundesliga is elite. It's different. And that's why these guys, there's a lot of these young guys that they've not had any top level experience of going to like
because I needed
the Leipzigs of this world and doing bits, bro. Because the level of coaching is just different.
It's like like we were saying the other day, like Brazilians training on the beach, playing the beach rule. What you see Ronaldinho doing on the beach,
I'll stick to the 4:30.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why even when they come to the pitches where it's wobbly, they was doing this on the beach, bro. So
and you're right, it's a culture, and the German culture for coaching is just different.
You can see that one that's by Munich coach now.
Yeah.
He's young, bro. 36, 7 or something like that. Doing bits, you know what I'm saying? You could prefer him over 39-year-old Arteta, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I mean, to me, I hope it works out with Arteta. I do, because sometimes you just want stability. You know, Wenger's left, you had Emre, you had Lundberg, now we've got Arteta. I'd like to just see a bit of, just bring a bit of calm to the water right now, because we all know the fans is having a madness. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just think if he already won something, and I think that should have let the fans just chill a bit. Do you know what I mean? But I think it's winning in the where he finished in the Premier League.
Yeah, but I think he just said it earlier. Like Arsenal fans are easy to wind up. That's part of the problem.
It's only with
there's a section of you that are not thick skinned enough. And this is what I'm talking about, Salif, bro. I'm seeing it's just popping up, bro. It's like they're trying to wind you up. It's like Guendouzi. It's a wind up. Because they really, why am I seeing stuff like that come up on my algorithm making me see this stuff?
I think Arteta had a chip on his shoulder with Guendouzi.
Yeah.
And he's taking it personal.
And this is where you have to.
Well, it was the Brighton thing.
The Brighton thing as well. But I think maybe when they had a conversation,
and he told him like, yeah, you know what, you should apologise, and he's like, yeah, whatever. That type of.
Yeah, but he's done his porridge though. It's like season 2 out in the wilderness. Maybe have a chat.
I said season 2. Right.
Now maybe
I
have a
mean,
chat and
when
see
then
what's
when
on.
Doozy I can understand. The one I can't understand is Saliba. And like I said, the only
That
thing,
one hurts,
the only,
man.
and I said this to you before, was the only thing I can think is that when he's seen him in training, he's seen something he don't like. And not even just training, just his.
Yeah, I mean, let him put on an Arsenal shirt and play though, innit? Like, let the fans see what you're talking about. To just ship him out and not even to bring him back, it's like.
But the thing is,
Did he
he's
go
going
about it
abroad. He's going to France and he's getting man of the match. You know what I'm saying?
Easily.
He's also comfortable for us. Maybe he was long to a league team in England.
And we need it, man. Because something happens to Ben White or Gabriel, I don't want to see changes. I don't want to see holding.
I don't mind holding.
I don't mind holding, but I just want, like what Rob was just saying, elite.
Only
man.
if he can.
Arsenal
I mean,
I think them guys have had their chance. So I think Saliba is the fresh guy. Let him come in and do what he needs to do. You know what I'm saying? But onto Man City, 0-0 against Southampton. I think Sterling was up front.
only if he can.
Sterling's, but hold on, before we get into that, I'm going to ask you first, Rob. Did Man City need to get Jack Grealish?
No.
Carlos, did they need to get Jack Grealish? Was there a
I think
need
it's
of that position?
Get a good player. Well, that position is a bit stacked, isn't it? So
It's stacked.
maybe not. But it's always nice to get something fresh, man. I say win the league, but get fresh.
You got fresh in the
Yeah, win the league, you've got to go back.
I don't
I
really
don't
a
think
big
it's
player at a small club. I don't think it's a bad league.
I don't think it's a bad move. I just don't think that he's never ever going to live up to that price. Never ever. And they didn't really need it. I'm not saying it's a bad move, but they just didn't need it. And I don't think he's going to. As long as Man City and their fans are okay with that, it's highly unlikely he can live up to a $100 million price tag. Then.
But I suppose if he only scores like a few goals and they win the league, it ain't gonna matter, is it? It ain't gonna.
Yeah, it's just going to matter. Come on, man.
But he ain't
Yeah,
but he ain't outbanging Sterling though.
It's
Not
suffering,
outbanging.
man.
I don't care how good they think he is. He's not outbanging Raheem Sterling.
Come on, man.
No way. I saw it. I should have posted it when I saw this yesterday. There was a guy at Barca, ex-Barca, who went to a club. He went Man City. So he was ex-Barca backroom and was at 6. He might still be there. This guy said, and this might sound wild, the best two talents he's ever worked with
You know the BP
is Messi
there.
and Sterling.
Full of traffic.
He said, as teenagers, the most raw talent has been them two players. Like Sterling is a baller. Like, and he progressed to become a real baller. Jack Grealish ain't never gonna be better than Raheem Sterling as far as I'm concerned. But he's flavour of the month.
Is it that Beckham thing again? Is it the English boy?
He's the hot boy. He's the flavour of the month. I think Pep wants to freshen things up. But I think sometimes how Pep handles certain players can be a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if
And that's what I'm saying, that's the Arteta thing. Going back to
Yeah.
Saliba and Belozi, I just think you're not Pep.
because I don't know what happened, unless he saw something he don't like in the public. Like, I know, like, Sterling just launched his brand and stuff like that. Maybe he thinks his head's elsewhere, and that's why he's not getting picked. But Raheem Sterling, let's be clear,
Look what he's done over the summer for England, though.
Grealish ain't never gonna be, I don't think he matches.
No, we're there. I mean, when I first heard about the Grealish thing, for me, I think for Pep, he likes the way Grealish slows down the game, and that's able to bring other players, especially the midfielders. You know what I'm saying? So I know Pep likes that, but I mean, apart from that, I mean, Sterling can do that. I mean, Sterling, I know they played him up front, and obviously they grew the little Southampton, so he didn't score, maybe he might score. I think they got Chelsea today, they were 12 the kickoff. I think they got Chelsea today. Let's see what lineup he goes to. I think the striker thing is going to come back and back. I think that might be the thing that doesn't make them win the Premier League. Plus, obviously, Chelsea being as strong as they are. And like I said, I think you guys are creepers. I think you guys are creepers. Definitely.
I think Man City under Pep, the comfortable side. I can still see them challenging right.
Oh, no, they're still a challenge.
Yeah.
But they're not Spain. They're not Spain. No one in Spain will just would play the midfielders up front. They're not Spain. And this is the Premier League.
Yeah.
The Premier League, man.
You got man like Gabriel, you play like a proper winner.
Listen, Gabriel was on fire
Mad, bro.
last weekend. Bro.
That game.
And then, like I said, you've got Ramsdale playing how he was playing behind him. It was mad. That's why we've had what? It was the last three clean sheets.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's problems for Leno
Right
right now.
yeah, no.
It's problems for Leno. Because I said to you, man, last season, for me, if I'm Arteta, after that FA Cup final against Chelsea, I'm saying, listen, I've got to speak to Leno. I know he signed as number one, but he was injured. Martinez has come in. He's done a bit of a thing. So I'm going to rotate. I'm just going to rotate you. So you're playing the Prem, we'll play the Prem. I'm just going to rotate it and then you can play, one will play FA, one will play the other one. That's what I would have done. I think that was the safest bet because to me...
You just can't be nice to the big guys, man. Leno's got to just sit down, bro. He's got to sit down.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if Martinelli starts scoring. Not to say to Aubameyang, listen,
Sit him down, bro.
because you got to go with what's working. To me, Martinez in front of our goal, I felt like how I feel with Ramsdale, like, safe. Even a one-on-one, you're like, this is 50-50 here. With Leno, it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I think Martinez saved the penalty in his debut at Aston Villa. Leno, we're still waiting to see Leno save the penalty. You know what I'm saying? It's mad.
He's made up for it this round, though. Made up for it.
You know what? This is looking good, man. And tomorrow, okay, so my last question before we finish. Who do you think Leno will start and go tomorrow?
Who do you think?
Sorry, Arteta will start and go tomorrow.
I hope it's Ramsdale.
It needs to be Ramsdale. Has to be Ramsdale. I think he knows that.
You don't think there's pressure?
Nah.
No, you know that kid. You know that kid. So you know like a football manager and FIFA. Yeah.
Yeah.
You come to me and you're like, listen, my contract says I'm crucial. It's crucial. Obviously, you bought my man in. You bought my man in. Obviously, I've had it's the beginning of the season. I've had a few blips, but I'm the number one. And we're playing this is the biggest game of the season right now.
Number one by shirt, number one.
Ramsdale's done everything to justify his place.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Season, man,
You can't tell a man you've kept 3 clean sheets, but you still can't get you've done a really good job.
That's what I'm saying. Keep Ramsdale in and get Tini as captain, and we're moving forward, man. Because definitely this captain thing's got to change, man. I mean, I understand that Banter leads from the front by scoring goals, but he hasn't been doing that for a couple of seasons yet. So we've got to change that, man. You see, like I said, them Scottish man, Tini and Robinson, them man are. You see the passion.
I like Tierney to be the captain, but as well, I'm worried about him, man.
Injury?
Yeah, man.
He's just one of them
Every
players, though.
game, he's on the ground.
He's one of them, man. When you see him on the floor, you think, damn.
Yeah, every time.
And we need to get a nice replacement. Someone that can come in and
that Tavares to be, but I don't know about that.
Question should ask should Shaq come back in because you know
Rob, you know how I feel about this.
Good old Granny.
You know how I feel about Granny.
Good old Granny.
Nah, man. Look, is it look?
Shaq not played in the.
Now you've got a record number. That's why we've been winning, man. That's why we've been winning. Because he's not in the team, bro. But guys, thank you for coming today. I'm Wezza. You've been with Banter and Trimz. We'll be back next week. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Happy birthday, Malachi. My big man is 10. But yeah, we'll be back next week. Shalom.